What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you guys, we are doing our May check-in, but May is Arthritis Awareness Month, and it just so happens that I got diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis in May of 2013, 9 years ago. So today's video, we're going to do my May check-in, but we are going to do a lot of psoriatic arthritis talk. We're going to talk about what is psoriatic arthritis, the symptoms, diet, and all of that really good information that I know so many of us need, especially when we're first getting diagnosed. If this is content that you guys like to see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and let's jump right into this video. Alright you guys, let's just do a quick little background on me. If this is your first video with me, hi, welcome, thank you so much for being here. If you guys have seen any of my other psoriatic arthritis videos, you guys know a little bit about me, but I want to give like a little bit, we'll go a little bit deeper today. I was diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis 9 years ago in May of 2013. It was 1 month before my wedding, and I had been fighting for a diagnosis for 7 years. I had been showing symptoms way before I even started looking for answers. I just had no idea that there was something wrong. And then I started, asking questions, going and seeing doctors, and I got blown off, called a liar, so many bad experiences in 7 years. And finally, in 2013, I was diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis. Now, I know that this is very common. I talk to a lot of people over on my Instagram. I'm Charlene _, who have very similar stories to that, who have been fighting, some people 20 years. They've been looking for answers. And so I just want to give you guys like a little bit of background about me, and then let's talk about some of the information that I really wish I had at the beginning of my journey and now, and still now. When I first got diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis, I was like, what the heck is this? You know what I'm saying? What am I dealing with? The very first thought was, thank God I'm not crazy. Like, I had felt crazy for so long because I had doctors telling me that I was a liar for 7 years. And because you can't see psoriatic arthritis, pain and inflammation and all of these things, like I just thought I was going crazy in my head. And so my first thought was, okay, now we have something to work with. You know what I mean? Now we have a diagnosis. I can start working towards fixing that. You know what I'm saying? I went on and I Googled, what is psoriatic arthritis? Okay. And I will put the definition of what psoriatic arthritis, what I found on the internet 9 years ago. This is the definition that I got. It says it is a form of arthritis that affects some people with the skin condition psoriasis, also known as PSA. PSA is a type of inflammatory arthritis. And for me personally, that definition was like, okay, like what does that mean for me? For me personally, psoriatic arthritis is inflammation that has attached itself to joints, tendons, and ligaments throughout your body. It affects everybody differently. Some people, it goes like into their major joints, like their hands, their feet, their knees. Some people, it's in their spine. Mine has been in my spine since I was a kid, in my hips, my shoulder, and primarily my right side of my body. Just recently, I have discovered that there are actually 5 different types of psoriatic arthritis. Did you know that? I am going to list them here, but there are 5 different types of psoriatic arthritis, and it breaks them down into the type of pain that you have. For me personally, I identify the most with psoriatic mutilans and the asymmetrical PSA because my pain is throughout my entire spine. It's in my hips, my right shoulder, and my right hand, okay? It will go into my feet when I'm in a flare. I will get pain in my left hand, but I've not had swelling in any of my joints in my left hand yet. I know that it's a possibility. I'm right hand dominant, and so my first digits to blow up, which is what finally got me my diagnosis, was my right thumb and my pointer finger. Now, it was in the joint right here in my right thumb, but in my finger it was on this, I can't remember if it's a ligament or a tendon, but it was all throughout this finger. So this whole finger was completely blown up. I couldn't bend it. It was black and blue and swollen. My thumb had been black and blue and swollen, gosh, since I was 21, 22. At that time in my life, I was putting myself through college. I was working 2 jobs, 17-hour days. I was a straight A student in college and just very high stress. And so that's when my first digit blew up. Like at that time, I could barely stand up and walk. Like I couldn't stand up straight if I had been sitting in a chair. It would take me like 5 or 6 paces before I could stand up straight because my back was so bad. But then I just woke up one morning and my thumb was like black and blue and swollen. And they did x-rays and they're like, it's not broken. You must have Texter's thumb. Just wear a brace. It's a new generational thing. And I got blown off, blown off, blown off. Okay, so then it was probably 2012. My pointer finger blew up. And so it was at the beginning of 2013. I was like, I went in and I started fighting doctors again. Like, can you get me anything, right? So they did some x-rays, they did more blood work. Every time I did blood work, they always showed really, really high levels of inflammation, but they're like, but we don't know where it's coming from, so you're fine, I guess. So when this digit blew up, they did x-rays and I got a call back and I was told, congratulations, Charlene. Oh my goodness, we have great news for you. Your finger's not broken. You're totally fine. And I lost it. I had not slept in 5 years. I was exhausted. I was in so much pain all the time. I was like, I am not fine. I cannot use my dominant hand. Like 2 of the digits on my dominant hand don't work. I am not fine. Like you have to, what else can we do? And the lady was like, well, I could send it to a rheumatologist for a second opinion. I was like, I don't know who that is, but do it. Just do that. The rheumatologist saw it and he was like, yep, you have arthritis, come in, we'll discuss what's going on. I do have psoriasis. I have psoriasis on my scalp and like behind my ears, in my ears. When it's really bad, it will go all over my face and I'll get like random little patches. Like I have one on my shin that flares up every once in a while, but not too often. But really, I don't get it much more places. I get it really bad on my scalp. So I went in, he saw that I have psoriasis. He saw how bad my back was. He saw my hand and he was like, yeah, you have psoriatic arthritis. This is the game plan. And basically he told me it's not curable. It's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. We have to get you on some medication. But insurance companies want you to jump through all the hoops and try all the different meds. So they put me on this really high dosage of prednisone, which was miserable for me. I know that it works for some people, but I didn't sleep for a month. I mean, my pain levels went down, but the prednisone caused me to put on a ton of weight, which made my joints hurt more, and I didn't sleep for a month. Like I was just wired constantly. I am really sensitive on medication and I just felt like I was like the Energizer Bunny. I just could not sleep. I couldn't relax. It was no good for me. So I got married in June. We went on our honeymoon. I came back and you know, my husband and I had been together for a long time. We wanted to have babies. So the first option from my doctor, he said that I had to try methotrexate before they would let me do injections, but we were trying to get pregnant. And so I knew that methotrexate was not gonna be a good fit for me because it depletes your folic acid levels to a point that's not okay to try to get pregnant with. And I had told him that. And so we filled the prescription. I took it. I had a stomach ache. He was like, great, you can't take that. Let's move on. And at the time, I think I even fought him for a while to do any kind of medication because I don't, up to that point, like I don't do meds. I really don't do meds. I was doing everything holistically. I really wanted to figure out how to eat right, how to move my body right. Like I wanted to figure it out holistically. And he was like, there's just no way. He also told me that food had nothing to do with it, and that's not true. I think we have a lot more information now, but he did tell me that I needed to reduce my stress levels and change my lifestyle. So I had tried working with my rheumatologist for a couple months trying to figure out if there was anything we could do holistically instead of having to jump into these crazy meds, because at that time I was terrified to take medication. But I had also met people who had taken Humira for years and they were running marathons and living their life. And I was 27, just got married to the love of my life. I wanted to have babies. Like, I wanted to have my life back. And I was like, give me the meds. Like, just give me the meds. So it was like fall 2013. We started with Enbrel was my first injection, and I felt so good. I got such great results from Enbrel. However, I got welts the size of softballs on my legs at the injection site, and I was like, I'll push through it. I don't care. Like, I feel better than I have in years. And he was like, no, we have lots of options. Like, let's try another med. So then it was later in the year, like a month or so later, because we had to get insurance approvals and jump through all the hoops. So it was like the end of the year, 2013, I started taking Humira. And I have actually been on Humira since 2013. I obviously had to go off of it while I was pregnant. So from 2013 to today is May 1st, 2022, I've been taking Humira. And I feel very grateful. I resented it for years that I had to take this medication in order for me to feel better. And then I had my daughter in 2018 and I had been off my medication while I was pregnant. And then 6 weeks after I had my daughter, I went into the worst psoriatic arthritis flare of my life. It was horrible. Finally got back on my meds in the fall of 2018. The Humira, sorry, when I say meds, I mean the Humira. And I just feel so grateful that I can pick up my daughter, because I could not pick up my 7-pound daughter and I could barely walk. Like, I couldn't walk out to my back deck. That was a stretch for me. I would have to have my husband pick up my baby before he left for work. I would hold her all day because I couldn't put her down because I knew I couldn't pick her back up. So I would hold her all day until my husband would get home, and I would rock in a chair because I couldn't walk her around my house and it was miserable. So I am so grateful for those meds that I can play with my daughter, work out, move my body the way I want to. And I know that one day I will be able to do all of those things and I'll taper off of my meds. I've also tapered down. I used to be every single week on my Humira, and now I'm every other week. I feel very blessed. Also, huge thing is that I had to heal my gut and get the inflammation that was being caused by a leaky gut. I had to figure out diet. I had to figure out my gut. Like, I had to do things to get to where I am today. And so if you're at the beginning of your journey and you need help, does food help? Yes. 100%. What you eat matters. If you're putting foods into your body that are causing stress, that are causing inflammation, it's gonna make your symptoms worse, and it's gonna make that inflammation worse. If you have a leaky gut and you're not absorbing the nutrients that you're eating, it's gonna make your gut inflamed, which makes everything inflamed. So stay tuned, you guys, because I am actually creating a program where we're gonna do a 30-day reset, how to eat right for your body. Learn what your trigger foods are, learn how to listen to your hunger, learn how to read the signs of your body, and just feel the best that you can. I'm putting together a beautiful program. It is incredible. It's got weekly check-in Zoom calls, group support, so much good stuff. If that sounds like something that you guys are interested in, let me know in the comments down below. Give me a little hands up. Tell me if you need that in your life, because let me tell you, I wish I had support like that when I was starting out my journey, and I wish that I had someone like me who had this kind of information about food, about the gut, about how to eat right for my body, like how to eat right for your body. Everybody's bodies are so different, and doctors are not taught food health. They are taught medicine, which is fine, but we need to learn food health. You know what I'm saying? We need to learn how to eat right. We need to learn how to move right. We have to get all the pieces together in order to have one beautiful treatment plan, if that makes sense. So let me know in the comments down below if that's something that you guys are interested in. Also, something else that was really, really helpful for me was finding gratitude. And I know that that's really hard, especially when you are struggling with pain. I know. I lost myself in the pain. And it's really important to realize that yes, you can be in a lot of pain and that there are really, really tough days, but there is something good in every single day. And when you learn to look for the good in every day, it makes your life so much better. If that's something that you need, I have a free workbook. It is linked in the description box down below. Go get it right now. It is so beautiful. It honestly changed my life. And I would not be where I am today if I did not find gratitude and start looking for the good in every day. Oh, it's so good. So go check it out. Go download it. It's totally free. I made that for you. I love ya. It's gonna be so good for you. So go check that out right now and then come back to the video. I want to wrap this all up in a pretty little bow. My current treatment plan, just so you guys are aware of where I'm at, I do holistic health. I work with a holistic doctor. We've done a gut test. I take supplements, which if you guys want to know the supplements I take, I will have that video linked above and in the description box down below. I just recently filmed a video on all the supplements I'm taking. Currently, I'm treating SIBO gut issues, and that was a game changer for me because post-pregnancy, I got SIBO and I just was like, inflammation kept knocking me down and I was in flare after flare after flare, like I could never recover. And healing my gut allowed my body to recover and I can live a more normal life. So that was huge. I take Humira and naltrexone for the psoriatic arthritis inflammation. I move my body every single day, whether it's a walk, a Sydney Cummings workout, yoga. Some movement is better than no movement. Always. So it doesn't matter if I'm sick, if I'm in a flare. If I'm in a flare, I'll just do some gentle stretching. If I feel great, I'll do a Sydney Cummings workout. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to my body and I do what's best for me all the time. I saw my rheumatologist 6 months ago and he's like, Charlene, you're doing really well. And I was like, well, yeah. I went to counseling and I'm working on, you know, my internal work. I figured out how to move for my body. I healed my gut. I'm doing this stuff. And he's like, that is great. That's really great, Charlene. You're doing a great job. I was like, I know. Thank you very much. So yeah, for me personally, it takes a lot more than just taking the meds for me to feel good. I can't just take the meds and feel better, but I also can't just do the holistic stuff yet. I believe that I will be able to get there again, getting back with massage, acupuncture. I do chiropractic because I can't live without chiropractic, but I just need to get back into all of the good things because let me tell you what, whew, they help so much. I'm actually filming a video that talks about the practices that I do. So I'll take you along with me to the chiropractor, to a massage appointment, and my acupuncturist because it's a whole body thing. You got to treat the whole body. It's not just meds, it's everything. You know what I'm saying? This video had so much information. It is May. I just want to do a quick little check-in, let you guys know I'm going to be doing 30 days with Sydney, 30 days with the Lumen. We're doing like a hot girl summer prep because we're going to Maui in June. Really, I just want to learn my metabolic flexibility and I'm going to be doing Sydney Cummings workout. So I just want to bring you along. So stay tuned because that's coming for you. We have so much good stuff coming your way. I cannot wait. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you need more psoriatic arthritis support, go check me out on Instagram. I'm CharleneTown_ every single day. This month of May 2022, we are doing a psoriatic arthritis awareness month. So I'm doing all psoriatic arthritis awareness over there during the month of May. And just in general, I talk psoriatic arthritis over there all the time and it's an excellent community of people. Come join the fam. Would love to have you. Also go check out my website, CharleneTown.com. Lots of really great information about psoriatic arthritis over there. And that's it for today's video, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope it was helpful for you. I so appreciate each and every one of you. If you're at the beginning of your journey, I see you. If you haven't been diagnosed yet, I see you. Your pain is real. Keep fighting. You can do it. And know that you're not alone. There are so many people like you. We love you. Come join the fam, come join the community and feel seen, feel loved. If this is content that you guys like to see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It just lets YouTube know that this is a good video, so it pushes it out to more people with psoriatic arthritis that need to see this video. Don't forget to hit that little subscribe button. Would love to have you join the fam. If you hit that notification bell, it'll just send you a notification when my next video comes out. And that's it, you guys. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.